on EA Sports. Of all the things to keep an eye on here in opening week, one of the more interesting things is how this young man will handle the transition from college to the pros. We'll see how he adapts to life as a rookie middle linebacker in the NFL. It's the Packers going up against the Jaguars. With that, I get to say hello for the first time to our new commentators this year, as I'm privileged to welcome in Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, the privilege is ours as we welcome our viewers inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, the opener of the 2016 NFL season between the Green Bay Packers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And partners, we look a little closer at these two teams. The Packers last year went from 12 wins down to 10. Meanwhile, the Jags, another disappointing season at 5-11.
But management has shown incredible patience, and they believe it's going to be rewarded this season. They think.
Good morning, Madden 17, actually. But here we go. I'm 49 on the Packers. Middle linebackers still are whoever they are.
Now the former Jet running back. This is Chris Ivory. And he's
going to tackle it, but I did not make it through the line. But whatever.
And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly,
let's put Matthews and Julius Peppers on the outside. I might be a very strong 3-4 wide receiver, 3-4 tackler.
In the run game, because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
I see that coming there, not a side route.
Passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. It really gets them amped up.
Very common passing.
Bortles. They set up the screen to Ivory. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play.
I saw that play coming, but let's go fast. Make this game go a little faster. Because I do end up with a touchdown.
And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go
to run?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands and maybe the offensive move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play.
Yeah.
That too.
Fresh set of downs here.
It's 100% right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11.
But whatever, this should be an easy one.
On second down. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to hit Rashad Green.
There, if I can break up his 100%.
We know it's not an easy job to go and catch passes with people trying to tackle you and knock the ball away.
A passing situation here.
And a pass he should have caught.
Surveying the field. Now the
Come
Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The former first-round pick, Dayton.
I want to be tested downfield. You know.
Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
10 yards still left on second down.
With a run, that's pretty stupid.
Now Bortles throwing on second down. A dump off for Ivory. And he's brought down. And they pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Having an effective short passing game, one of their main concern coming into this one, right there, able to hit the D with a quick strike and a first down.
And you're able to put that into your game plan when you see that there's space to throw the football. A lot of defenses don't want to play press coverage or tight coverage. They'll play backed off, and sometimes those cornerbacks bail out really fast and really get deep, and that allows you to throw the quick game underneath, and they took advantage of it.
They run with their short yardage man, Ivory. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense.
That was an easy 3 and out.
The defense on that play.
And we do end up with 3 more points.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory. Just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Green's got it over the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the... Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback who has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll come out in the pistol. Bortles will try again on 2nd down. Caught out left side by Robinson. A good pickup there at 22.
Really good job by the offense there. Every second counts right now. So for them to get out of bounds and save some time, that's a nice move.
Bortles now on 1st down. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's brought down after a good gain. A pickup there of 37. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal.
Coaches really don't care from what position they
not them.
But run after the catchability, rack them.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
And we prevent the touchdown with Demarius Randall. Did a pick, got a pick.
Never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like...
Wow. But I did not help anything with our team.
Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
First tackle of the game. There it is. That's great.
Get the ball back for our offense and go downfield and score
Round
some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. Again, they run. Again, it's Ivory. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
They made 2 yards.
A gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. And the offense needs 7 out of this play on 3rd down.
Again.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. Looking for Green, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
First pick of the game, my career.
So that's back-to-back drives.
The best play in the world right there, guys. A user pick. That was nice.
And just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
That was just right there in the right place, right time.
And here comes the Jags defense as they get back out there. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived.
Pretty good. Got him a pick for only getting 8 yards, but you know they're down at 36 over an awesome. We got a touchdown and we make 3 points out of it. So see what I can do. Seems like I'm running again.
They go back to the air here after the INT. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And it'll be 2nd and 10.
Feels right, feels right. Let's go, D.
On 2nd down, Ivory. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more.
Help my team take this game.
3rd down and 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Throwing is Bortles. The tight end Julius Thomas, the intended target. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They're down at the 6-yard line. So they should be running it. They might be running it.
They'll run the option left. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Back near his goal line. Here's Bortles. And incomplete on the deep ball.
3rd and 12. They just need to get 7 yards, so a decent amount of yards, so 600 is not on edge.
Bortles now to throw. He's going to air one out. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Packers come to your stadium.
That allows you to take shots, as we just saw.
Well, I need at least 2 more touchdowns. And we do get a touchdown. I mean tackles. I don't know what Jordan said. Tackle touchdowns.
Now Bortles. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose, and the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Touchdown defense.
So this defense clicking early in the year. Week. Five wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. This one complete to Brian Walters. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways. Right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
5 receivers in the game. 4
See
of
if we
them
can do this.
to the left side.
4th quarter, guys. Heck of a game.
Bortles will try again on 2nd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down
3rd and
at the
2.
46-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Still in search of the 1st down after that last completion.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Maybe expecting a throw. Bortles looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Looking for his running back, and he's got him. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, let's try
Try
to
swing it out
finish
left
the
into the
game
flat,
off.
complete, but
I almost had that pick. Sorry guys, that's the opener right there. Sorry. My record's been stupid. But whatever.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's try this again. Yeldon.
Throwing his Bortles on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. Midfield, here's Bortles. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
5 yards left for the offense. It's 2nd down. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 2nd down, here's Bortles. Green's got it over the middle. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 5. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this.
And 2 minutes of, I think we won.
So Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Bortles going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
Yeah, there's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left. Bortles to throw once more. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up there.
Oh, we won this game, guys. So it's quiet. Always when I'm quiet, I don't know why. Just, I did pretty good. He's mad. Like usual. Getting beat by the Packers 34-7. Our defense kind of quit. They didn't really quit. Kind of got tired. I didn't want to do anything, so yeah. Oh well.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
I'm way down here. Okay, with the 1 solo tackle, 2 assists, 3 tackles total, sacks force 1, 0 sacks, 1 interception, 7 yards. Average 7 yards so far as average. John longest so far 7 yards. And 0 otherwise. And good night, Madden 17. Let's hope it will be recorded pretty soon. So peace out, and this October 18th, I'll be getting Battlefield 1. Battlefield 1. How do you guys feel about that, guys? Hit the comments if you guys are looking for Battlefield 1. I am sure. And peace out.